If you've ever worn an airsoft helmet because you were tired of getting shot in the head, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. Today, we are talking about airsoft helmet setups. And I know we kind of talked about this topic before, but today I wanted to go over the 3 different configurations that you could use in airsoft ball cringe. So first off, you can start with a basic hat. So I personally like to use this recently because it's just super easy to just put on, get some face pro going. If you look at me right here, easy face pro, no problem, no issue, and you're ready to go. You can even put it backwards and do your thing. The cool thing about this too is that you can mount a GoPro on it, which is super useful. The second configuration of that is get yourself a nice pair of Bole Eye Pro. And you could also throw on a hat and combine it with any one of these setups that I'm about to show you in this video. Now, that's a very simple setup and it's great to get you started. Some people play with no helmet or head coverings at all, but depending on how you play and what you want to do, if you're a content creator, you'll definitely want a hat. If it's a hot sunny day outside, it helps with visibility. And also it could be part of your cosplay too, which is always a plus because airsoft is 90% looking cool and 10% being an operator. The second setup here is the tactical helmet setup. And I have some peltors attached to these as well. So you can really easily be put on like this, and you're kind of ready to go like that. Now this is probably the most tactical setup, probably the most expensive setup. And the problem with this is that it can be a little bit bulky, it can be a little bit heavy. So after a long day of playing airsoft, this can get quite cumbersome. Also, if you want to be a content creator in airsoft, you want to have a mount, then get the GoPro, get a battery on the back of your head. You could decorate the whole thing, put some patches on it. So it can cost quite a bit of money. And then you could just kind of pair it with, some of these, some boles, like so, and you're looking pretty tactical. And the problem here is that you still don't have a face mask. So you can put on, the Asabiba mask, like the default mask, which is what I tend to do usually, but these days, not doing so much. But one thing that a lot of people overlook is the mouth guard, because yes, you can play airsoft with just these and you'll be good to go, honestly. But I'm not trying to lose my perfect teeth. I want to kind of protect that. So an easy all-in-one solution is obviously provided by our boys over at TacticalXmen. They have let me review their pilot helmet, which is honestly one of the coolest helmets, I think. I used it for an MP5 promotional video back in the day, and I'm just kind of expanding on that today. So I kind of wanted to review this thing a little bit more, but it's basically the same as a regular tactical helmet with one special thing on top, which is having a built-in face guard and a built-in visor. So sometimes when you get like cheap helmets off of Alibaba or Amazon, they don't even come with the tightening thing. So luckily this helmet comes with the tightening thing on the back, so this thing's not going to jaggle around. It is also compatible with any, night vision mount, so you could also start recording. Just like on this one here, you're not spending extra money for eye pro, you're not spending extra money for a face mask in the bottom piece, and you're not spending extra money on pelters to hold this down. This thing is already, ready to go. Has a nice plastic mouth guard, so if you're playing in a low FPS area and you're not playing in super like 499 FPS, this should be fine. But I've actually shot this thing a few times with my airsoft gun with what I have in Japan, which is under 1 joule, no issues, obviously. And the goggles, a lot of people are asking, do the goggles fog up? So we're gonna give that a test right now. Kind of push these out like so. Then you're gonna put the helmet on, look cool like this, and it locks into place like so. Now, visibility is pretty nice. There is a little bit of distortion on the sides just because of the material that is made. But honestly, after a while you're playing, I don't really see an issue here. Nothing wrong with visibility. I can easily look at all my stuff and not having any issues. Here I am breathing. And because it has this open venting, I can see some of the fog kind of going out to the side here, but because of this vented system, all the air is going outside and not up into the glass. So it is actually quite nice. It looks pretty cool too. So the only downside with this is that you can't put pelters on, but again, we're looking at a kind of one-stop solution easy to take off, just like that. If you don't like this, you can just keep the helmet. You know, you can just have a black helmet, put some pelters on there, and start doing your tactical stuff. So it really is such a great solution, I think, for beginners, because when I first started playing Airsoft, I used this thing. I still kind of use this thing from time to time, but I think it looks cool for, you know, a kind of pilot cosplay or kind of a SWAT tactical kind of cosplay. But for me personally, I'm just a hat guy these days, and I'm not really going that hard in the paint. But it's nice to know that this does handle fog quite well. Doesn't get damaged if you get shot with BBs, and you know you're gonna be in good hands when it comes to that. And if anything, you're getting a helmet too. There are so many different options. So you could either go with just the hat, some eye pro, you can go with the ASO Bebo mask, you can go with a full out tactical everything, or you can go with a all-in-one kind of setup here, and even kind of just throw this on to different systems as well. So this is kind of the main thing today, guys. So let me know in the comment section down below which setup you prefer to use. Are you a hat guy? Are you a tactical helmet guy? Are you an in-between? Are you using the helmet from PUBG? Or would you consider something like this? We got some gameplays coming up for you guys this month. I'm getting back into making regular content again, and I hope to see you guys there. Peace.